Hello, hello, hello. Draco's Natural Weathers. This is the weather mod that I chose to try out and use during this load order and playthrough and, general fooling around that we do on a kind of a monthly, semi-monthly, or maybe it's not, maybe it's monthly or bi-monthly basis, okay? So Draco's Natural Weathers. This was ported by Stone Spiral Gaming. It was created by True Draconus. So it becomes Draco's Natural Weathers. Okay, anyway, there's some other Draco mods been ported out here. I think all of them by Stone Spiral Gaming, but that's beside the point. This is under 26 megabytes. This weather mod is good. It gives you, I've seen everything from like cloudy, hazy days to storms and rain, and the nights are fairly dark, the days are pretty bright and warm. So, but the nights are darker. They're not, I don't think they're extremely dark if you've been watching any of my playthroughs with Porthos. But you can definitely look and see, and you can see if the nights are darker than the normal if you just played vanilla Skyrim. So I want to take you out and just kind of show you the weather. Now, I will say there is one issue with this weather mod. It's not game breaking at all, but it is just one minor annoying thing, and I'll try to find that and show that to you. I'm really hoping that Stone Spiral Gaming will fix it, but if they don't, that's fine. I'm just going to choose another weather mod and go on, but I do want to go ahead and show you this one, because I do think the weather mod is good. It just has this one graphical issue, which I will show you, and if you've been watching my other shows, you probably already know what it is, because I've probably already mentioned it. So anyway, I'm going to see you out somewhere right around Skyrim in a moment.
Aye, sir.
Alright, so let me start with us here. We're right outside of Whiterun on Porthos. And I just want to start by showing you here, this is a sunny morning. Notice how everything is nice and clear. There's still, fog on the mountains or smoke on the mountains, depending on how you want to look at it and call it. But we have a nice, clear, sunny day, and you can look up and see the clouds. Now, I'm not using any special clouds. So, and then, there you go. Everything looks good. I don't see any issues here. This is great. Now, we're going to move on. We're going to try to move us forward to some different weather. So, I'm going to shift us forward about 8 hours to the afternoon. And you notice the clouds don't really move much. I mean, this is just a Skyrim thing. They don't really, when you wait, they don't do a lot. Alright, so then here you go. Now, there is a mod that will give you better clouds if you're looking for that. So, I don't know. I'm not seeing the graph. Oh, wait, there it is. There is a graphical issue. You can see it. To the left of the sun, there is a line in the sky, and it breaks through those little clouds there. Do you see it right? It's right in about the middle of the screen there. There is a line extending out, it will flow like left. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. It will flow right from the sunlight. And you can see it comes to a little corner. Anyway, it splits through the clouds. There's just a line in the sky. And I'm not sure what causes that, but there it is. That's the only glitch with this weather mod. Now, other than... What is she saying? Lord have mercy. Vex, just stay away from me. Anyway, other than that, it's a good weather mod. I mean, you'll notice the sun is a glowing ball. I did not remember that. But nonetheless, there's a lot of nice sunniness and good weather here. Now, I did not want to get involved with them. Oh, well. Anyway, and look, you can see Dragon Reach really well from here. Everything looks really nice. except for all the fighting that's coming our way. Nonetheless, I just wanted you to see that, and I'll hold on and I'll try to get us some different weather to look at.
Captain's log supplemental.
Need something?
Okay, so we're here in Falkreath, and we've got kind of a hazy, overcast day. This happens. I've had this happen more than once. And you can look around and you can just see it's kind of, you know, the sun is trying to come out through the clouds, but it's just not quite able to do it. And so we end up with this hazy, cloudy day. And just see the sun is trying to peek through, but not very good. So, oh, well, okay, she's just right up in my face. Nonetheless, you get the idea. So this is some weather that you can get. You can also get the usual rain. I'm going to try to move around and see if we can get some other weather to show you. Sometimes it's easy to come by, and sometimes not so much. So let me do a little more traveling and see what I can find.
Up your shaft.
I've got you back.
So here in Markarth, we have some rain falling. We have some clouds. You know it's nighttime, but that's okay. I think you can still see that there's some rain and some clouds. Now I'm going to fast forward us to the morning and hope that everything doesn't go away so you can kind of see how the rain looks in the day. So it's still cloudy and rainy and the sun's trying to come out, but you get the idea. Now I'm going to look and see. I've forgotten if this one gives us a power to see if we can mess with the... No, it does not. I didn't think so. It doesn't give us a power to mess with the weather. I didn't think it did, but I wanted to check and make sure. So, just, you know, just so we would know for sure, I just thought we would look. So... Anyway, it's not a lot to see. We'll go and see if we can find some snow or some such as that and see what's happening as best we can. So I will hopefully be back in a moment.
Fascinating.
Another fight.
Alright, so here we are in Dawnstar, and we have some light snow and perhaps a dragon. I'm not sure. Well, we do have a dragon. He's in the... distance. There's several dragons in the distance. There's one over there and one over there. Well, nonetheless, you can see some light snow with the weather mod. Nothing major. Now, I think this weather mod will produce more snow than this, but this is just light snow here in Dawnstar. See, it just looks nice. And there's our dragon, of course. Can we get out of here? Let's see if we can leave. I just wanted you to see that light snow. We're going to move over to Winterhall and see if we can find anything there. Be back in a minute.
Illogical.
So we're here in Winterhall, and we have a little more snow. You can see it's a little heavier snow.
Still here.
But it's not huge. It's not a blizzard. You can still see. Matter of fact, I haven't seen any weather in this game, with this mod, that was so bad that I couldn't see. There's some darker nights, of course, but nothing major. So, oh, Olfina. So you get the idea. And this snow, I don't know. Skyrim snow never really looks super realistic to me. And this is the same. So, but it's not bad. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not trying to put it down. It's certainly better than I could do. And it is putting down some snow. So this is a heavier snow. This is more like just a good steady snowstorm. And now it looks like it's lightening up a little bit. But nonetheless. And I think that's the basic weathers I've seen so far. I've not seen anything, like I say, catastrophic or blizzard level, or you know, downpours so heavy that you can't see or hear. There are some storms that occur from time to time, but nothing major. I've not seen anything major happen, so just letting you know. Now let me show you what the nighttime is going to look like. That shouldn't be too hard to do. Let's take us to about midnight. Midnight or nighttime will be dark, You can tell when it hit, 8:30, it really got dark. But now, it's darker. This is like dark, overcast, it's snowing. This is about as dark as it gets. Okay? And it's not so overwhelmingly dark that you can't play. But it is dark. And, if you're like me and you want like a torch, you have like a torch. It doesn't help you a lot. The torch doesn't really help a lot, I'm just telling you. But nonetheless, you can see that it's dark and stormy. Now, some places aren't quite this dark. So let me take you somewhere else. We're having a snowstorm here. Now, maybe it is getting blizzard level. But still, I can see. It's not so blinding that I can't see. Let's travel, let's see, somewhere else. And we will check out darker nights. Let's go down outside of Rifton. And I'll show you, it's not darker nights the mod or anything like that, but I'll show you this weather mod's nighttime, okay? See you there in a minute.
Affirmative.
So for your entertainment, there is a rainstorm in Rifton, and there's some monsters that the guards and the kitties have gone out to kill. And I apologize that you have to hear me finish eating my cheese, but I didn't want you to miss this. It's kind of funny watching the whole town here. And sometimes the horses get involved too. Well, if Shadowmere was here, he would get involved. Anyway, you can see them. They're trying to get that monster. It's pretty funny. Oh, and there's another monster. But we're having a rainstorm here at Rifton, so this is a good example of weather that I wanted you to see. Oh, they're coming for me. I think sometimes they just naturally come after the player. What happened?
You have committed crimes against the Skyrim and her people. What say you in your defense?
I say nothing. Alright, we'll let them deal with all that. I think that horse or something pushed me and caused that. That doesn't normally happen to me. Anyway, this has become a mess. There, let's kill those guys and get them out of the way. Alright. Everybody seems calmer now. Can we search these ash piles? Some of them you can get and some of them you can't. These are not the good ash piles, I'll tell you that. Did they kill this other guard? Okay, I'm just going to leave him dead so he doesn't bother me. I know that's mean, but that's how it goes. I don't need to be arrested. Do I still have the bounty? That's a good question. I bet I do. Yeah, I still have the bounty. We'll just have to pay that off later. Alright, so anyway, what I wanted to show you though was nighttime. So let's go forward, to about midnight. Sorry I got all distracted with all that craziness. I'm going to leave that in there just because it's crazy and it's silly and it just kind of happened at random. I did want you to see the rainstorm to see how dark it is. Now see, this is fairly dark. Wow, let me see if I can get a torch out if that will help us at all. That helps us a little bit, but not a lot. And it's because it's storming. Now, normally on a clear night, you would have more light than this. Hello, girls. But see, we're getting some lightning. We're getting a good storm. We're getting some lightning, some thunder. Let's go somewhere else now. Let's go over to outside of Whiterun. Matter of fact, they have a fire here. Let's go to the Giants camp. So I'll be back in a minute.
Transfer complete.
Okay, so we're at Bleakwind Basin at the Giants camp where I've been a few times and killed a few things. Now what we're going to do is we're going to wait and let it get dark here. Let's go forward about 10 hours. and let you see how dark it's going to get. Now we're going to have the big fire here. That will help us a little bit. Now this is on a clear night with everything in the sky. You'll notice it's not as dark. It's not overwhelmingly dark. We can still see where we're going and travel around. I've been doing this with Porthos, so you know, but I just wanted you to be able to see this. Hopefully this will show up properly in the video. There's a bad guy. We don't really want to fight him right now, do we? No, we're trying to show you a video. But see, you can see pretty good all around you. See, you can see. That was very good English. But nonetheless, you can see. You have clear vision. It's not bad at all. So, this is about as dark as it gets unless you have clouds and storming, and then it's darker, as you saw the previous two locations. So that's really it for Draco's weather. Showing you the weather and the different things. Oh well. Alright, so I'll have to take care of this, and then I will show you the mod.
Working.
This has been Draco's Natural Weathers. No matter how crazy and broken up it's been, I apologize for all the monster madness. But it's a natural weather type of mod. They do a good job. The only flaw is that line that breaks in the sky that I don't like. Everything else seems correct to me. It seems good. I don't know what else to say about it other than what I've shown you. The nights are a little darker. They're not drastically darker. Well, actually, they're significantly darker, but they're not drastically darker unless conditions really warrant it. Like if it's cloudy and stormy, then you're going to have a really more dark night. So, but if it's clear, then the nights will be darker than the normal Skyrim vanilla, but they won't be that extremely dark. So, anyway, it's a good weather mod. If they would just get rid of that line in the sky, whatever they're doing that causes that, we would be in great shape. So, anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you have a wonderful day, and I will catch you later.